If you have been waiting for a sign, this weekend, you're gonna get it. Welcome to the Good Woo. Today, I'm discussing this weekend's new moon. It's on Sunday. It's in the sign of Taurus if you're looking at Western astrology. If you're looking at Vedic sidereal astrology or Babylonian astrology, it's in the sign of Aries. No matter how you look at this, new moons are always a time when we get to start anew, plant new seeds, start afresh, really reevaluate where is it that we want to go. And you guys, we have had, I would say a really good 6 weeks of having no choice but to look at our decisions of the past and reevaluate what it is that we value and how it is we want to relate with people, how we want to change our patterns and relationships, how we want to change what we attract, how we want to change how we relate to money, how we think about money, how we feel about money. This has been a really hardcore lead up to the spring energy. So one of the first things I want to tell you guys and give you permission is to dream big. So oftentimes we stay small, even in our relationship with ourselves, and really being transparent and honest with ourselves about what we want. We stay small because in some ways it's easier than risking it all and failing. So this is your permission slip. Dream big. This weekend, excuse me, as we're leading up to this new moon, again, as I keep saying in these videos, we have an aspect in the sky where you're gonna be challenged. But I want you to remember that these challenges, whenever you make a big change in your life, whenever you make, especially like a spiritual change, an emotional change, an energetic change, the universe, the soup, God, whatever it is that you believe is your higher power, there is instantaneously like a whiplash effect almost, where when we make a change, we're then tested to see how true we are to that, how much we're really getting behind that change. This is what's going on right now when we think about our goals, when we think about, these ideas of how do you want to live? How do you want to feel in your daily life? There are so many circumstances in our world right now which give us the opportunity to do whatever we want, however we want. That idea of a 9-to-5 job, yes, it's still out there, but more and more because of the connectivity that the internet has created, because of even social media platforms, there's so many other ways that we can sustain and support ourselves while living a life that we love and a life that we dreamed of. It's like, do you feel like you're worth it? Do you feel like you are worthy of this dream you've had for your life becoming your reality? So that's the other part of this new moon that is the challenge. Do you think you're worth what it is you want? Now, this gets into a tricky territory because do you think you've earned it, right? I don't know if I even sort of believe in that idea of to be living in wellness, in a sense of joy and a state of feeling satisfied is something we have to earn. I'm more a believer of that's already our birthright. And we have to shed the things that have made us believe that that's not true. So what do you need to do? What do you need to forgive within yourself, or maybe forgive others? Because one of the greatest things that hold us back from truly embracing that our dream life is our responsibility to manifest and that we can't actually manifest it is holding on to resentment towards other people or circumstances. When we are letting that energy, because it's energy from us, right? Hatred, resentment, bitterness, jealousy, envy, all of that is energy we are putting out into the world. Energy that we could call back into ourselves and then be putting out into the path of manifestation for what it is we really want and dream, where those circumstances, those people, those failures, mistakes, whatever, aren't even a part of it. So my invitation to all of you who are watching this is to really define before this moon on Sunday becomes new and fresh. Let Friday and Saturday be a time where you are unflinchingly honest with yourself about where your energy is actually going. And I want you to call it back. Forgiveness is a daily practice, right? It's not a one and done. When you've been hurt by people, and believe me, this is something that like I have been through. I have hurt people. I have been hurt. And it is a process. But once you begin it, you will feel a difference. The calling back of your energy to put it into something that's productive, right? And also sometimes we think that forgiving someone means that they have to have said they're sorry or they have to change. It's not for them. It's just really simply you calling back your energy so you can have more positivity in your life. You call that part of yourself back. That's what I want you guys to be doing leading up to this new moon. Also, Saturday night, wherever you guys are, I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to write down 3 things, circumstances that you want that are a part of this bigger dream. And I want you to write it in this way, as if it's already happened. So say you want a new scooter. You would say, as if it's already happened, thank you for my new scooter. I love riding it. I love how exhilarating it feels to be on the back of my scooter, driving through the streets. Thank you so much, right? So there's 2 components. 1, there's a sense of gratitude. 2, because it's already happened. 3 things. And then I want you to fold that paper once towards you, fold it again towards you, at least 3 times towards you, and then put it under your pillow or put it under your bed. And let's see what happens with this dream, right? Now, one of the things I talked about in the extended weekly woo this week, because we got the talisman card, was actually having something tangible that is your reminder of this dream. So it can be a crystal, that can be a piece of jewelry, but specifically that you hold in your hands as you were visualizing the dream already happening. So if we're going with this scooter idea, then it's you see yourself on that scooter, you like can smell the fumes maybe, I mean, you make it sensory. That you love the sleek turquoise of the paint job and how the wind feels in your hair. And you're holding that talisman that's going to represent this desire, this dream. Now, scooter, it's okay. I'm not knocking on it if you guys want to make this a material thing. But I want you guys to go bigger, right? You want that dream house. You want that company. You know, you want that travel, whatever it is. Find something. A crystal. What else do I have over here? I mean, this is interesting, but your glasses. You could make anything a constant reminder for your subconscious and your conscious that this dream is already manifested, right? When you are visualizing like that, your subconscious doesn't know, is it real, is it not? It's real because you're visualizing it, because you're attaching emotion to it, because you're attaching senses to it. This is like the greatest life hack of all time, you guys. So use it with this new moon. And then from Sunday for the next 2 weeks, following Sunday, that talisman is going to be a part of this process of this manifestation of this big badass dream that you're going for. I'm giving you permission to dream as big as you possibly can, because that's what we're all capable of, right? And even better, if your dream has an element of being of service to everyone else here on this planet. So if you guys are interested, want to do more of a deeper dive about this new moon on Sunday, follow me and my intimate community over on patreon.com/thegoodwoo. If you're interested in a private session with me, you can email me at info@thegoodwoo.org, and I will give you some of the information about how that works right now. The website, thegoodwoo.org, is under construction right now, and I'm just really excited to share with you guys when it's done. So many new healing modalities, therapies, techniques, courses, so much is coming. So that's how I'm dreaming big. How are you dreaming big? Please like if you're watching this on Instagram or YouTube. Please subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And always leave me a comment. I want to know. There is a Bible verse, right, where 2 or more are gathered. So let me be part of the gathering that witnesses you verbalizing your dream. Mwah! Bye.